Welcome to Strenuous Life Radio, podcast for leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs, men and women, learning the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. Well, hello guys. If you don't hold on just a second, I want to wait until it's an appropriate time. Okay, we are online. Welcome to the podcast. Today we're going to be talking about the manager's mind. The manager's mind, it's a concept I learned from Jeff Lerner, and he inspired people to look it up on Google. And, well, JR knows quite a bit more on this one, and so I may have him take over for part of it. You see, the best part to do the manager's mind is when you first arrive at your home office or company office in the morning. You have your meetings until maybe about 1, working with different teams on how to get out content, analyzing data, all that wonderful data. And I'm not just talking about empirical data. What I mean by that is, like, in some ways, the normative. However, if you're somebody that's heavy into accounting, finance, or econometrics and stuff like that, then yeah, you're going to need empirical data. But for the most part, the entrepreneurs, the math, I recommend outsourcing that. Just the best thing you can do. And just focus on some of the other basic skills that you're going to need. Now, obviously, you're going to need to know how to make a good sales script. You're going to have to learn public relations. Now, I know some people think, well, what in the world? JR, what the heck are you talking about? I mean, entrepreneurs using public relations. Public relations is a wonderful free resource. I mean, come on. Social media has made it easier. And my kingdom, the way I see it is LinkedIn. LinkedIn. I like LinkedIn too. I love Truth Social. I tell you what, I'd be on there every day if I could. And I tell you what, it's good to be. Social media is an excellent tool to get your data out, your content out. But we're diverting off topic, Jimmy. We need to go back to the manager's mindset. How do we work with a team? How do we work with say we have employees? Well then, of course, tell you the truth, I outsource most of that, except for maybe my personal secretary. You learn in managing. You learn to prioritize to the tasks that are more important, to the ones that that are menial. That you could get somebody to mow your lawn for you, while you're working on the things that matter for your business and your family. I mean, don't forget family. Family's the most important thing there. I mean, and I ain't lying there. If you think about it, you could get your work done in the morning, and say you want to take some time off, and you want to go to the lake. You want to go on the lake and get on a boat and play some good Christian music and go fishing. Now, doesn't that sound good? be able to finish the heavy part, top heavy, the managing mindset, and then be able to just go fishing. It's been a couple of years since I've gone fishing. That's one sport that Jimmy and I have in common. Now, neither one of us are really too big on hunting. We love shooting guns, though. We love shooting guns. Now, here's the thing. Hold on, let me finish. The thing is, the manager's mindset is still necessary, even if you're a visionary. Think about it. And really, one of the things that helps you with a manager's mindset is your people skills. What are your people skills? You may think you're good at business, but if you're lousy in people skills, that ain't gonna work. I mean, your economy, your vision, everything will go straight down the path to the toilet. Okay, so you don't want to mess around there. Yeah, that's where the manager's mindset is, and to be honest with you, that's where, in some ways, we need to be, is having this mindset of being who God wants us to be. Because I'll be honest with you, there is nothing like living a deluxe life. But the deluxe life means a strenuous life, and that means in some ways being a manager. And that means I recommend you read good books about how to form a team. There's nothing wrong with reading good books. That's part of the strenuous life right there. And doing good deeds. Sometimes, in some ways, you're doing a good deed. All right. So there we go. So now, Theodore Roosevelt, he said this: I'd say that if a person is not willing to work with his hands, he should devote himself to the arts and sciences. Well, Jimmy and I are the artsy-tartsy type of people. We are. I take it to the point. No, shut up. Give me a chance to finish this. See, here's the thing. The beautiful thing about that is this. Your entrepreneurship, you're developing an art that sells. Me and Jimmy, we're writing speeches. But there's more to the speaking business and writing. There's the management line, when you're going to do a speech, you need to manage lighting and manage lighting and all this other stuff. And we had a little bit of technical difficulty there, but we're going to straighten it out. But and you also need to be able to manage. You're going to work with the people and whatever venue that you're speaking. That's what's going to help you. Because let me tell you something. There is nothing like being able to step in and have that manager's mindset. And that's part of the strenuous life. And, the thing is, when we're talking about happiness heights, this is some of the best here. Life has an interesting thing here in that if you get the hard stuff done, which in some ways is like your meetings, which might be a little bit more, say, mentally taxing, earlier in the day. So sometimes you can't, but in the most part, at least try. Because many people think that the law of attraction is just manifest, but it's more than just manifest. As Christians, I know one thing that we believe is as you think, you are. So in that management deal, if something goes wrong, and this is something I had to learn last night. I was at a network marketing business plan call on Zoom, and something went awry. And JR, you might want to save me on this one. Jimmy started getting paranoid. Now I can understand why he was, but I finally was able to convince him. Hey, it meant nothing. It meant nothing. Because if you can manage working with people, I mean, and really, this is one of the things I'm trying to coach Jimmy is you're going to have to stop caring about what other people think. Because if you're in the manager's mindset, sometimes you're going to take somebody off. You're going to take somebody off. But it all depends on how you work with people. Now, some people think, well, managers means dictator. That's not the model of James Henry Powers, and certainly not a model with me. No, management means leader. Because here's the thing. So many people are caught in this industrial age this crazy, stupid industrial age model of management. It's beyond that. It's one thing I learned at Odessa College when I was studying the management program, which now, thank the Lord, is gone to the leadership program. Because I'll tell you something right now. You get wonderful leadership skills. Leadership has a little bit more finesse. Management, I feel like, is a little bit more ordering around control. No, I don't think leadership is about more control. Leadership is more about delegating and edifying. And so that is my idea of the manager's mind. It's the idea of James Hendrick Empowerment. And I'm going to be doing a program on this later on this morning called the James A. Hendrick School of Leadership. I mean, let's think about this. It's important for us. Okay? It's important for us to be able to zip in there and know that if you work with people, your people skills, your business is going to soar. And then, like JR says, you can go to the lake and go fishing, or hop in a private jet and go to a business meeting, or go on some nice little vacation or something, or go. One of the things I was considering is sometime in spring or summer. If wealthy, you have to have the money and the lifestyle to do that. Just take some dang car and plane, and go to like a little cabin in the mountains, in Colorado or something, and just be with people. See, it's part. I'm going to give you as a homework assignment until tomorrow, okay? It's a wonderful little homework assignment. I want you to think about this, okay? What we're dealing with here, listen to me. What we're dealing with here is I want you to read the 10X rule by Grant Cardone. I'm going to look at that. It's available on YouTube, I know. I prefer YouTube or LibriVox. Being on a shoestring budget. I mean, one of my friends is like, he said, it's like we're podcasting amateurs. But really, it don't take that much to put a podcast together. Because, I think, Jimmy, you're running off with the mouth here. We got to wrap it up a little bit. Yes, we do, Gerald. Thank you for reminding me of this. But in the management mind, you get the hard stuff done. Okay? You get up in the morning, you have yourself a stable routine, and when you arrive at your business, you get your meeting done where you're dealing with people, and you're hot rodding it and making it like that. and God bless you, you make it. You're gonna be successful. Now it's gonna take hard work. If it wasn't hard work, I wouldn't recommend it. It's just part of the strenuous life, isn't it, JR? It sure is. Some people think we're nuts for getting up way early in the morning. But Jimmy, it don't feel good to watch the sun rise and then know that, you got your work to do. Yeah, I'm booked until about 1 o'clock, appointments and Toastmasters, which we may have. Looks like we're going to go ahead and have a special podcast on Toastmasters, just so you guys know. Alright, we are going to wrap it up, guys. I'm hoping that this is a lesson to you. I hope you enjoy listening to the Strenuous Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Strenuous Life Radio family. And as J.R. Hendrick saying, until next time, don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others want. And do what others won't so you can have what others can't. And like my daddy always says, think strong, and live a strenuous life. God bless you. Alright, y'all take care now here. And I want you to remember this and put this down in your soul. Remember this, guys. Deep down, Jimmy loves you.